So my name is Samba, and I'm the founder and creator of Ki-Singu. So today I just want to talk to you a little bit about my journey to how I became plant-based, raw for this. I've been on the journey for the past 10 years now, and it has been really ups and downs. It hasn't been something easy. It has been really something very challenging, something very internal, something deep, something very judgmental, something that I didn't really expect, or I didn't really think it would ever be something like that. I really never thought I would have to explain myself so much. I would have to have get a lot of judgment. I would have to find myself, my cravings, so many things. I thought, okay, I'm just going to change my diet because I think before becoming aware, so when I was just eating the plant-based diet, before really being looking for the knowledge and affirming who I am, and just living, it didn't really matter. But from the moment I started to tell people, oh, I'm vegetarian, oh, I'm vegan, oh, I'm plant-based, why do you do this? People would just come and just tell me and ask me so many questions, so many judgment would just be, and so I just realized really with time that it has really been a very lonely journey. It has a very hard journey. It has been a journey where I've questioned myself, and but I think it's the best journey of my life. Right now, I don't know. I mean, I know, but I'm just like right now. I don't even feel like food. I don't even crave like food. Lately, I'm just have been just. I'd go to the supermarket, even things I really love. I don't even feel like so. I just don't. And I think I've really came to a level of awareness of just release and to just say, okay, I'm just gonna let my body be and just let it go. Because one thing I just want to really let you all know is that you really need to listen to your inner self. For example, me, from a little child, from growing up, I didn't like to eat. My parents had to force me to eat. I was always the last one in the kitchen. I would take salt and sugar and put it in my food and just like mix it all up and just I would get slapped, like really I would get like spanked and everything just because. But I don't know, I've never been a really food person, but I was a fruit person. Every time we had fruit, oh my god, I would eat everything up. And then if my father would be like, you don't like to share, so you would have pine come in the house, I would eat the whole pine by myself. I wouldn't even care. I would like even be like sneaky and just really be like sneaking around and just eating the pine like I don't know. I've always loved fruit and loved water, like liquids and drinking and having just like drinking a lot of. And I've really realized lately because even within the plant-based diet, there is so many level of variety because I don't even like to eat food. So I'm not even, it's not even that I'm a raw or cooked or whatever. I'm mainly on the liquid diet and fruit diet and soups and teas and water. The more liquid I can have because I want to be hydrated. So I'm in a level of hydration, pure hydration, and the more hydrated I am, the more good I am, and the more light I am, the more good I am. But also one thing is very important is that everybody is different. So I don't want anyone to just say, oh, because the thing is like a lot of us want to go on a journey, want to become plant-based and stop with eating certain things, but you don't need to be too hard on yourself. Don't look to your neighbor, don't listen to nobody because nobody is you. First and foremost, everybody have a different body. Everybody has different genes. Everyone is here for a different mission. Everyone is here to learn something else. So who is who and who is who and who is what to tell you what? No, no, no. Don't listen to them, no. Focus on oneself and know what's right for you. That's the most important thing. You need to know, say, okay, I want this. This is my purpose. This is what I want for myself. And just if you're gonna take 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 10 years, that's your problem. That's nobody's life. Everybody different. Everybody vibrate on different levels, same way. Everybody came here upon this earth on a different vibration to even start with. Who were you in the past life? How were you living in your past life? Imagine that you were already a vegetarian for the last lives and the 3 lives before. Of course, I mean, that's kind of normal that like you wouldn't uh, you wouldn't feel like say meat is something But if you have been eating meat for decades and years and past lives and lives, and meat is into your genes, you cannot just stop eating meat like this. You have to maybe just say, okay, I'm just gonna stop the red meat. Maybe a whole year. After that, let me just start chicken. And maybe 1 year after, even 2 years, you say, okay, let me change to fish. Okay, now, okay, and then a couple of years later, let me just stop everything, the animal, dairy, and everything, little by little, level by levels, right? Because it's very important. Is because me at a certain point, when I became too aware, because I'm having radical sense, so I'm just like to be all radical and just go with just, and I was too strict on myself, and I wanted to be perfect and everything, and so I would say things to people, but then back home I wouldn't do it. I would eat meat, I would eat fish, I would eat dairy, I would eat drink milk, I would do so many things that weren't right, and then I would feel bad. I would feel bad and ashamed. And the whole thing was just me with me, because at the end of the day, people, they don't care, because they don't live your life. They're not the one who are eating your food. So I was trying to pertain this image for the world, and at the same time just be a certain person who I wasn't ready to be. But you don't have to forget that at the same time, by doing this, I was really polluting myself, polluting my energy, polluting my vibe, because I was doing an inner fight. So it could have had been slower, but it took me 10 years just because I wasn't really being truthful to myself, right? And so now I'm truthful to myself, and I'm more truthful to why, instead of saying, okay, I'm craving something, but why are you craving this? Why are you craving this certain thing? Sit down, analyze, think, what's going on? Why do we crave this? So I just wanted to, I don't know, I just took my phone and started talking, and that's the vibes I'm in lately, that's the energies I'm in lately. So whomever is watching me, whomever is following me, I just wanna say, just be yourself, love yourself, be unique, be independent. Don't rush. If you want to do yoga, don't do yoga. You want to do plant based, not plant based. You want to travel, not travel. You want to go, whatever, whomever you are, Pan African, Kushite, Kemet, whomever, it doesn't matter, because all of that are just pinpointed names. Oh, be you. Be your fully you self, right? And just be honest in the process of being yourself. Being honest yourself of where you are, where you stand, and what the process is of what's going on within yourself, with yourself. You don't know nobody thing. You don't need to. I mean, I have never done that, but I've never been, oh, I'm a kush, oh, I'm a kemet, or most people, them, because I have locks, right? Most of people, them ask me, oh, you're a ras? You say, no, me no ras, Me no ras, me African. And with even not being African, because African is a is the name of the captured land, so I'm not even African. Me is Kachopia, Kemet, a spirit, a vehicle, an energy who is here to came upon this earth to experiment. So I can be white, I can be yellow, I can be anything, but now I'm incarnated as a melanated, beautiful queen. But no matter, no matter. It's who you are. How do you communicate with your neighbors? How do you talk to your children? How do you how do you relate to your children? How do you relate to your family? How do you relate to your loved ones, to everybody in the universe? How do you relate to people? How do you relate to yourself? How do you relate to nature? How do you relate to, just how do you relate, and where is your place? That's more important than to say, okay, because sometimes I can be with a Pan African and say, you're Pan African, but you know, the way, your way of living, your lifestyle, you live it wrong, it's not right, it not in the mat. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to have a shout out for people to just say, let's just be honest, let's just be truthful, let's just be real, and yeah, blessed love to everybody. Like they say in my language, Zola, Zola, and Zola. I send all of my love, all of my energy, and I ask of the universe, and I'm asking Sami Pong to lay no one dombi. Papa tela biso, batina biso, muinda, namakas, nabatango oyamaka. So I'm just asking to the universe to make strengthen us, Send us the light in those hard times. And I'm just rude, you know. We are the year number 4, 2024.